Hello, 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 everyone. Before we get started, like always, a big thank you from me to you for listening, for anybody who's bought a Iron Wolf hat or the Machine King jacket or any of our other merch, and especially to our heroes of Edera, who you guys get a little special message from me right now. Everybody else, on into the theme song. Hello, everyone, and welcome to TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure for the Seventh Valkyrie, where we watch one guy go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie. Or maybe just find out the power of friendship along the way. Hi, I'm your host, Colin Sharp, founder, creator, voice of the Seventh Valkyrie, and welcome. How's it going, guys? Getting second week of February, rocking into things, and the episode that just dropped was Bleeding Colors Part 2. We've now got the full scope of the chapter Bleeding Colors, where after a whole 2 seasons of watching BC really struggling back and forth with trying to kind of build this new life versus reckoning with her old one, and there is and she feels this twisted sort of sense of relief as it's like, okay, like I was fighting to try to like build this new life, and now I know that I have to fucking face the old one. Now that comes at a cost. She's been using an exceptional amount of drugs, and now has to, kind of now pushes away Waver, who's one of her dearest friends who she loves and cares deeply about. And we're really starting to see that things, as they continue to escalate in Marine, have a really, like, they're really starting to hit home. Things are changing. Life is changing in response to this rising, escalating tension and war. Well, maybe not war just yet, but we feel like we're on the cusp of it. And yeah, that's like, it's a lot going on. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. I saw some comments over the weekend. People were digging it. I'm glad to hear that. And in the coming chapter or 2, there's a lot coming up, and we're getting into the meat of it. We're getting into things are moving faster. Things are changing rapidly and drastically, and that's what happens when these tensions rise and things come to a boil, and all of a sudden an entire landscape of a city and all the lives of the people within it can be changed. And that's why I kind of balance between a lot of the interpersonal stuff with the like action fantasy stuff, because I like to show how they kind of play together, because at times politics and global shifts of men and soldiers and armies and beliefs can be sort of removed from the basic human experience, but I try to also kind of bring them together in. So that's what's going on in Seventh Valkyrie right now. As for the adventure behind the adventure, getting settled back in. I got back from my epic trip across Costa Rica, which is awesome. Really excited and really energized. I've had kind of a thought process about how my life can follow a little bit more of a steady path rather than kind of following blocks that I have to kind of jump back and forth between. But that's info for another time, and maybe I'll add one of my little supplementals to help with that. But and to talk about that topic about keeping cohesiveness from day to day to day and using that to build momentum. In the meantime, though, I just had a little bleep bloop that reminded me that I'm late for my kickoff call and an HOA meeting that I've got to try to balance both at the same time. So that'll be fun. Guys, have a great week. Sending you all tons of love. Cheers from me to you. Hope that the next chapter, what is 25? I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, chapter 25 is I'm excited. So stay tuned for that on Friday, and I will keep you guys posted, and mwah, love you all. See you soon.